Well, welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2, and I did not expect this to happen. Because in all honesty, we still had a post at the end of the last episode, and I just saved and exited the game, thinking that I would be there to officially press continue before getting to this chapter select. So yeah. Guess we don't have any choice to watch that right now. So give me a second, I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to bring that back. Alright, nope. There's no way back unless I replay the entire boss fight we did at the end. And I'm not going to do that, so I'll have to see if I can find it through other means, and hopefully we can watch it later. Once we, well, get some way to move around in this chapter. So let's get started. Act 2A. Going in a whole different direction than first A and then B, but we did first B and then A, so let's see what Van's been up to. Chaos in Heiyue. March 5th, 1209, 2:20 PM, Langport, the dazzling city. Eastern Quarter, First Ward. Nice car indeed. Guess he picked up a new career.
I love you, Aaron!
That girl's moves were insane!
Awesome! They're so good!
Encore!
More! So cool!
Ashen Lu.
What a show. Their styles of dancing couldn't be more different, yet they blended together so perfectly.
Can't deny it. Those two are always butting heads, but they make for a hell of a team.
I'll call in some backup and prepare your compensation. In return, we'll expect you to dazzle us with a job well done.
And I'll deliver. And once that's all said and done, we can finally get down to brass tacks.
Straight into business? After concluding their business in Messeldam, Van receives a call from Swin, Nadia and Elaine. They informed him of their encounter with the Red Fairy and the mass-produced Demite Grendels, and about a clue pertinent to Arkride Solutions' investigation. Meanwhile, Van's crew went to the empty home of Robin Glasgow and gave his office a once-over. The mysterious X had not paid it a visit. It was there that they found the lead pointing them to a location of the next piece of the 8 Genesis, Langport, the dazzling city. Van also received a call from Fairy. She was returning from her stay in the Kruger village and was ready to get back into action. Quatra and Judith stayed behind to deal with the aftermath in Messeldam, and Van left to rendezvous with Fairy and Aaron in Langport. Continuing on with the small parties. He traveled by car for more than half a day to reach his destination. What awaited Van, who had arrived a day later than Fairy, was a situation more disquieting than he ever could have imagined. Yesterday, 9:02 PM. Fairy Al-Fayed.
Van, Aaron, it's so good to see guys again. It feels like it's been forever since we last met up.
Aaron Way.
2 months isn't that long. Feels like it was just yesterday that we were kicking back and shooting the shit. But, time's done a number on you, old fart. You look like you just walked out of a museum display.
I missed you, Aaron. I really did.
Oh, shut the hell up. Say crap like that again and I'm leaving your ass here when we're done.
No, anything but that. He's been causing nothing but trouble since he came back. If only he were more like Fairy. She's so well behaved.
Oh yeah, you were playing the role of priestess in the New Year's festival. Heard you pulled it off without a hitch.
As of course we expected.
Uh-huh. My role was to sing the Song of Flames and perform a dance that's been passed down in our village for generations. They haven't had a substitute in a long while, so it took me longer than I thought it would. I really wish I could have helped you guys out in the capital and Messeldom.
Nah, don't worry about it. We all managed just fine.
Can't believe they chose you for such an important role after your pops disowned you.
Yeah, I can't say I wasn't a little caught off guard. I'm still not sure why they didn't go with Qasim, to be honest.
Guess they could have chosen a male priest. They've done that in the past, yeah?
Well, priestess or no, you'll always be a shrimpy-ass small fry to me, small fry.
And you'll always be a big, immature man-baby to me.
I dare you to say that again!
Man, baby.
I'll say it as many times as you like, man-baby.
Pipe down, children. You're gonna give the old boozer a migraine if you keep that up.
Jack Trevor. And Hale Coleman.
Too late. I got one coming on.
Good goddess, Jack. How many bottles have you downed already? I've told you over and over we shouldn't do our intel gathering at a bar, and this is why.
But that's what a bar's for. You wine and dine and booze and schmooze.
Alright, let's get down to business. So, what's going on with Heiyue? Just before I left, I heard they ran into some trouble internally, and that the conflict's been ongoing. Well, here's the story. It all started with the fall of the Lai family at the end of last year. Their unauthorized involvement in the Oration's death game and their affiliation with Almata had been brought to light. Cao gathered evidence of their malfeasance and presented it to the council, and as a result, the Lai family elder lost his seat. But after that, a portion of the Lai family members, whose whereabouts we're investigating, started an uprising. Around the end of the lunar year, they started attacking people associated with Heiyue. At first, they made each incident look like an accident, but they've been, well, let's say less and less subtle as time goes on. You have to be freaking loon to pick a fight with Heiyue, and most people here in the Eastern Quarter are smarter than that. But there's a lot of idiots in the world, those Almata assholes, dumbass outsiders who can't take a hint. And I guess now some members of Heiyue have joined the list. I knew the Lai family had been vying for power, but I didn't think they had the stones to start a whole ass rebellion. Well, they were second most influential family in the council before all of this. And ever since their downfall, there's been a growing sense of discontent towards the head family, the Lu. But things could be worse. We're counting our blessings that the Lai family foremost fighter hasn't joined in. Foremost fighter? I've only heard rumors about the guy. He's almost never shows his face in public. Well, he didn't join the uprising? Nope. If anything, he's been working against it. He kept a lot of the Lai family more rambunctious men in line after it fell. Thanks to his efforts, the uprising's headcount is thin. That said, they've still been able to take advantage of the unfolding turmoil in the criminal underworld. Ever since Almata went under, Baba and Cao have been working non-stop to fix the damage. Heiyue hasn't been able to do much since he's been, well, under the weather since the start of the year. For real? Even I haven't heard about that. Makes sense though. If word of that got out, it could create a lot of confusion, especially in the middle of a Lai family revolt. Yeah, and that's why there's a gag order in place within Heiyue as well. Oh, he's pretty old, so I'm a little worried about him. In any case, some things gotta take on their 4 SPG, and the person who taking it on is me, of course. Don't get the wrong idea, I'm not doing this to get in your good books, and I still got no intention of joining your ranks. I just want to put the fear of ideals in those shit for brains, so they'll leave my town the hell alone. Right, I figured as much. That about sums up our situation. What do you think, Van? Are you willing to help us? Hey, don't think I got much of a choice considering my assistant already accepted. As payment, I want you guys to let me use your information network. There's something I'm looking for, and if I don't want to comb every wretch of the city, I'm gonna need access to it. Then it's settled. Once we resolve this, we can all walk away happy. Thank you, all of you.
Okay then, let's get this party started. Been a while since Small Fry and I took on some 4 SPGs, but we're gonna bring the house down all the same.
Yeah. Love the confidence, but we'll see if it sticks. Eastern Quarter, 2nd Ward.
So this is the 2nd ward? It feels a bit different from the 1st.
We never did drop by this place on our last trip, did we? It's got an old-timey feel to it compared to the Liu family's turf. Now that I think about it, it's kind of like the old town of the Eastern Quarter. I dropped by this place a couple of times back when I was still green. By the way, why'd you lie back there in the bar?
The hell do you mean? And what's with that shit-eating grin?
Ashen spilled the beans just before we left. You said it's been a while since you took on some 4 SPGs, but she said that every year, you and your friends would help the townspeople with their issues around the Lunar New Year. Except this year, you spread word that a fixer was in town, gathered requests from the bulletin board, and took them all on. You've been a 4 SPG resolving machine!
They weren't called 4 SPGs, they were just normal-ass requests. And I only did it that way because it was more efficient.
Is Langport's little prodigy getting embarrassed? Even you have a cute side.
Don't you freaking dare! Damn it, Ashen. That girl needs to learn when to keep her damn trap shut.
Alright, I'll pump the brakes. If Jack's intel is on the mark, they should be hiding somewhere around here.
Yeah, the remnants of the Lai family have been seen coming and going from this place. I'm also keeping my eye out for a cowardly bastard who was spying on Ashen at the theater. He's also been seen around this area, according to Sid. Once we put that shard search function to work, their hideout will be as good as found. I know our main goal is to find the next piece of the 8th Genesis. But we can have a little fun before then. Let's bust some heads and kick some traitor ass!
Hell yeah.
Just don't get too cocky out there, alright?
Funny. I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Great minds think alike.
Act 2A, Chaos in Heiyue. Let's commence. Alright. Area
Right this
to
way.
explore. And people to talk to. Not super big. Few new places with shops. 1 key event, and that's about it. So just talk to everybody until we go around the corner for our main story bit. Oh, you guys from out of town? What do you say to taking a trip to the 2nd Ward's most interesting tourist spots? Think of this place like Langport's old town, you know? A long time ago, a part of this place used to be a red light district. Compared to the 1st Ward, the old architecture gives it a different sort of charm. That it does. I personally recommend visiting the Taiwan restaurant. It can be a little expensive, but oh right, I forgot. They are closed for the moment. Well, not to worry. There's plenty of other cozy hole-in-the-wall types around. You're sure to find something you enjoy in no time. Then we'll have a look around.
I see footprints.
Jackpot.
Okay. So that's what we were looking for. Well, we know where the story leads us, so...
Charms too.
You wouldn't happen to be the man called the Prodigy, would you? Are you giving your friends here a tour? Most tourists seem to find the first ward more appealing, but it appears you're in the know. The second ward offers its own special charm. I feel lively and traditional, yet not overly showy. It's why I love it so much. I have a habit of spending all my time here on my Langport visits. You can.
Goldfish! There's so many!
For real. They look pretty damn good.
They're something of a good luck charm, so people like having them as pets. Personally, I prefer the kind of fish you can dine on.
Oh, these goldfish of yours are quite the lookers, young fool. Didn't I hear something about you being awarded for them in a competition recently? Yes, I was. I can't take all the credit though. Your knowledge has helped me tremendously over the years. I couldn't have raised them into what they are without you. The ecology of wild carp, how to adapt their breeding trends, everything you've learned from fish has allowed me more than I can say. Oh, hey, how's it going, Ahab? Didn't think I'd see you here. Oh well, if it isn't Van. I'm just here to catch up with an old acquaintance of mine. He's been researching goldfish that are native to the east. As you can tell, he's a fellow fish fanatic. Nice to meet you. I'm the owner of the shop here, named Yongfu. Not only do we sell goldfish as pets, but we try and research selective crossbreeding patterns too. It's sort of a hobby of mine. We also sell some fishing gear. Feel free to take a look around. Aww, they're like little flowers, and there's so many of them. Yeah, goldfish are typically bred for their looks. They've been doing it in the east since way back. Well, they're pretty easy to take care of. It's no wonder they're so popular. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around. I need to stock up on my fishing supplies after all. Of course, I should be able to teach you a few tips and tricks on angling too. I've learned more than my fair share from Ahab, you know. Oh, you really ought to take a look at some of Yongfu's goldfish. He's quite proud of them, you know. He handpicks which one to breed for their colors. As a fisherman, I can't help but be fascinated.
So...
Well, the great thing about goldfish is that they're easy to take care of. It's also simple enough to breed new varieties of them. Still, you shouldn't take them for granted. There are a lot of depth into raising the things. For example, let's say I want to pass on a certain pattern from one breed to the next. Well, depending on the desired traits of the offspring, you... Yeah, definitely into things.
What can I get for you?
Alright. The handle. And the dumplings. Fish bait.
To your satisfaction.
Still looks good. I can set that.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
It is. Not allowed to fish in there?
Let's do this thing.
No. In all honesty, I was not expecting we were be allowed to.
Let's do this thing. There. That's it. Nice, I got one.
Right, Arowana.
There.
Right, we also get the other one. Then that spot at least is tapped out.
That's it. Nice, I got one.
Another Arowana.
There. That's it. Nice.
A lot of Arowana in that part, that's for sure. Might leave it for now. Plenty of time to keep fishing in here, I'm sure.
Welcome to life.
This food is amazing.
Well, if it isn't the prodigy himself, hello there. I've heard you've been quite busy helping our town lately. Yeah, it's no big deal, but feel free to reach out if you need anything, alright? Do you know her, Aaron? A little, I guess. See, this restaurant's pretty famous in the area. I only met Meishin after eating here a few times. She owns the place after all. Couldn't tell you anything else about her though. Laifu Fanjian. I remember seeing this place back when I was slumming it in the Langport boarding houses. Guess the old man that used to run it isn't around anymore. You must have passed it on to her. Well, in spite of everything that's going on with the Lai family at the moment, we've made no changes to our restaurant hours. Any friend of Aaron's is a friend of mine, so stop by anytime. As you can see, our prices are fairly cheap. However, I'm confident you'll find cooking as flavorful as all the others in town. Order whatever you like. Satisfaction guaranteed.
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch.
Thank you too. Welcome to Laifu Fanjian. Come and order yourself something tasty. My sister's a first-class chef. Her food will knock your socks right off. Our meals may only cost a few mira, but the flavors are worth millions. We'll try it out at some point when we're not too busy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Isn't this...
This is the public bath Old Man Juan runs. I hear they put in a sauna recently. Want to try it out?
I don't want to try it. I must try it.
I must try it. You guys here for the boss too? That's too bad. They're apparently closed for the day. The old man that owns the place, well, a lot of things happened recently and, well, he ended up throwing his back out again. My guess he's getting acupuncture right now. Maybe I'll stop by and check on him later.
You knew it was closed, didn't you, Aaron?
Eat shit, sucker!
Why are you like this? And here I thought I'd get to see what an Eastern bathhouse was like.
I'm sure at some point we will. Right?
All right.
Oh wait, we already bought the one. Jinky, hey, get you anything good? They had an extra stock of spice at the store, so I got one for free. Oh, nice. I bet they'll taste real good on the crayfish I caught. Alright, dinner's gonna be great. And just when I thought I was getting hungry too. You know, I'm kind of surprised you like stuff like this. I mean, it's not like you're poor or anything. Yeah, but doing stuff with you is always fun. Anyway, let's start cooking up those crayfish. Honestly, my family's kind of poor, so I don't have many toys to play with. But catching bugs of fish can be pretty exciting, and I even get the snack in the end. 2 birds with 1 stone. So long as I can make up my own fun, I never get bored. Su Young's an expert in catching bugs, you know. He's even been teaching me about which ones are all right to eat. My days are so much fun with him around.
Just one more, please. Just one.
No fish in the water here.
I bet I can catch a big one here.
Let's do this thing.
Guess the same. Let's do some dumpling. Why not?
That's it. Think I caught me a rare one.
Rainbow trout. Oh. Let's not spend too much time fishing, because there's plenty of time for us to do so. Portal erected. What's the matter? You looking for something? If you're after souvenirs, you're out of luck. We're not that kind of business. All I sell here is cigarettes. Well, actually, I sell a few Eastern-style smoking pipes too. Oh, so that's what they look like. They're pretty different from the hookahs I saw in Elzheim. Sure are. They've fallen out of fashion in recent years, but you'll see some old guys puffing on them from time to time. Now that you mention it, I think I remember seeing Guillen use one. Well, I can't sell the thing just to anybody, but it's nice to know you're interested. I think I have some other knickknacks around though, so why don't you take a look? You don't see too many people smoking from Eastern style pipes these days, but I'll tell you, some people swear by them. You mostly sell them to locals, but there are also a few tourists looking to buy because they're so unique. Anyway, feel free to look around.
Do me a favor and decide already.
Minty.
Come back whenever you like.
Well, well, if it isn't Aaron. I've heard you've been getting around town lately. Hey, and now you're on our turf. Hey, you even brought some new faces along. Wait, aren't you those people from the rumors? Hey, do you know them, Aaron? Yeah, they're just some gang from the second ward. We butted heads a few times in the past. Actually, weren't you guys acting all buddy-buddy with the Life family recently? Got anything to say about what we're doing? No, not really. I mean, we're kind of at a loss about it all. Never expected them to fall so far. Yeah, it sucks to see you strutting around in our territory, but there's no sense in starting a fight we can't finish. After all, we're kind of in the same boat. Damn, you guys are some real sad sacks now. Hey, we're not trying to be realistic about things, alright? Doesn't mean we can still beat you into the dirt. Hey, seems like they know when to take a back seat. I know there's all this talk of territory and meeting with the elders and whatnot, and not to mention all the fighting. But at the end of the day, we share the same connections, don't we? That's why we're able to get along so well. We shouldn't let conflict get in the way of camaraderie. Hey, I know we had a few run-ins with Aaron and his boys in the past, but it's all water under the bridge for us. Hell, we've even gone drinking together recently. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of punks, aren't we? Yeah, we got along better than you think. Hey, we were pretty bummed to hear about the Life family betrayal, especially after how much they did for us. Knowing that so many people we hung out with are responsible for putting Langport through hell, this sucks. Aaron, I know you don't owe us anything, but we'd be grateful if you'd help put an end to this mess. Hey, if we can, we'll put our best foot forward.
All right.
I did all the light people go. Grandma seems real worried about that. Everyone says they're super scary, but they don't bother me a little bit. There's actually some real nice people in the Life family. One of them gave me a mooncake when we went moongazing.
Alrighty.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the Life family reduced to this. When I first heard the news, I could barely believe it. I know they've done plenty to bring this upon themselves, but the fact of the matter is that they were the second-hand protectors. There's no telling what will become of the second ward now. I'm not long for this world, but I can't help being concerned for my grandchild's generation. Well, Chaoyuan restaurant has been shut down for nearly 3 months now. I'm not strapped for mirror or anything, but I wonder if I'm just starting to miss it. Oh well, maybe I'll start a hobby or something to get me out of this funk.
So...
The restaurant isn't open right now, but I usually work there as a hostess. Honestly, it's been quite lucrative for me. But you swing by when they're open again, I promise you it'll be a lot of fun. And of course, that's where the feet are going.
About that Heiyue mess?
I bet I can catch a big one here.
Let's do this thing.
A big catch. And still one we haven't caught yet.
There. That's it. Ha! Got myself a whopper.
Hey, we got an A rank. That's the highest so far. Cool. Well, I'm happy with that. Alright. Guess we'll finishing up the rounds.
This the Gekka School dojo?
Yep, that's the one. Used to come to this place once upon a time.
Huh, that's really cool. Do you think they'd let me spar someone if I asked?
Yeah, if you want to start a war.
So, not a no. Oh, I just harnessed my chi like so, and there. Now I'll get loads of benefits from training. Xiaoling's always out there doing her best, so I need to make sure I'm strong enough to support her. Xiaoling's always taken her role in the lineage of the Gekka School seriously. She puts it to good use in her bracer work as well. Can't even imagine how much it all weighs on her though. Well, as her friend, I'll do just about anything to support her, big or small.
What's more?
In the ongoing battle between Lu and Lai, our dojo remains a neutral position. However, we're unsure on how things will play out in the end. To ensure I do not falter, should we need to rise for us to intervene, I must train to steady myself. Is this guy? Yeah, he's the one of Heiyue's fighters. Doesn't belong to either of the Lu of the Lai family though. A lot of guys from Heiyue train here actually. Kinda comes with the territory of being in the original Gekka dojo. Nice to see you again, Aaron. It's been a while since you graced us with your presence, don't you think? I hear you've continued to improve your abilities, however. Even Xiaoling has taken notice. Guess it's been a long time, huh? Good to see you, Master. Word of my exploits get around fast. Hey, didn't you say you were lost here 6 years ago, Aaron? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkride. I've heard great deals about you. I see you've been taking care of my former pupil. It appears you've afforded him a great many opportunities for growth as well. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, he ain't my babysitter. I do what I want. Definitely been making use of all those techniques you taught me though. Might even start to appreciate all that drilling you did. Ah, you're still as glib as ever. Well, just know I'll be watching to see how you do on the path you've chosen. Did you ever stray from that path though? Remember, you'll always have a place at my dojo. If you like to hone your abilities, feel free to visit us anytime.
Well,
the Gekka School is known as the Eastern martial arts with the most adherent in the Republic. We have dojos all across the country. In particular, our dojo is often considered the original Gekka dojo. However, that doesn't mean we're stuck in our ways. My only goal is to spread the Gekka principles and techniques to as many people as I can. And of course, to see the Gekka thrive in these modern times. Which I imagine any school like this would want to do. Make sure they are ready for the next generation.
I could go for some fishing.
Alright, this should be it. And I know there's still that one fish we need to catch, but no need to rush it.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area. I bet I can catch a big one here.
Well, the trail ends here. This must be the place. Wow, it's gigantic. Hey, it was a high-class restaurant run by the Lai family. It used to be a brothel before they remodeled it. It was once a respectable establishment, is now a den of feral rats. And soon we're going to be ambushing it. By the way, what's a brothel? Oh, is it a place that serves chicken broth? Huh, you poor innocent creature. I'll let you take this one, Chief. Oh, no, you ain't passing the buck on this one, your ass. You're the playboy here. Huh? Anyway, you two know the plan, right? Yep, we charge in from the front and then rearrange their faces into one only a mother could love. Hey, if Heiyue carries out a full frontal assault, these rats would have shed their pants and scurried away in a flash. but the chance of them doing that with us three are slim to none. Right, from all we heard, I don't think they'll give us much trouble, and technically speaking, small numbers work well in confined indoor spaces. They also won't be expecting an attack midday. We'll catch them by surprise for sure. Hey, you two are sure fired up about this, huh? Well, I guess the sooner we get this done, the better. We'll go in as soon as we're all ready. Well, I did caught up with all the equipment of everyone, but Ferry and Aaron might still be a bit out of the loop. Can we have a quick check through the gardens? Heh, currently not accessible. Alright, then that answers our question. So let's continue straight on, shall we? Or do we want to leave it here? I'm conflicted. Alright. I think if I was able to see that one scene that we still had left, it would have been a perfect episode. Right, ready to dive in and see what we can find. Because I have a feeling we need to defeat some of the lowlights in order to get where we need to be. But we'll do that on the next one. I think we will. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye-bye.